I'd like to take you back in time a little bit. Back to the 60s and early 70s, what it was like. Veterans like me, and many in the audience here today, and many of the heroes behind me, they were sent halfway around the world. Most of them had never been out of the community they lived in, let alone been on a ship, a train, or a plane. They went to a country that had jungles, rice paddies, rubber plantations, monsoon seasons. They were in cities like Hue and Da Nang, Pleiku, Cu Chi, Tay Ninh, Mekong Delta. They learned words, became part of their vocabulary. AK, RPG, LZ, Napalm, Claymore. They stay in their hearts and minds to this day.
Paraphrasing words by Laurie Goodwin, in the midst of great trauma, we try like hell to maintain a sense of normalcy until we lose a portion of our humanity and succumb to the brutality required to prevail. As any combat veteran knows, this is survival. It's not healing. We never become whole again. In Vietnam, our voices that called out to our country from the jungles, from the rice paddies, from the monsoon flooded hooches, bunkers, and foxholes were rarely heard by a divided nation. Places like Da Nang, Hoi An, Phu Bai, Phu Loc, Hill 65, they dot my Vietnam map in my Marine Corps scrapbook.
We who have seen war will never stop seeing it. And to the silence of the night, we will always hear the screams. So this is our story, for we were soldiers, and only the dead have seen the end of war. What does the Vietnam Wall symbolize? The Vietnam Veterans Memorial stands as a symbol of America's honor, recognition of the men and women who served and sacrificed their lives in the Vietnam War. Inscribed on the black granite panels here are the names of more than 58,000 men and women who gave their lives or remain missing. 58,318, and the number keeps increasing. The first known casualty was Richard B. Fitzgibbon, listed on the U.S. Department of Defense as having been killed June 8, 1956. His name is listed on the wall with his son, Lance Corporal Richard P. Fitzgibbon III, who was killed September the 7th, 1965. There are 3 sets of fathers and sons on the wall. There's 39,996 on the wall who were just 22 years or younger. 8,283 were just 19 years old. 33,103 were 18 years old. 12 soldiers on the wall were 17 years old. 5 soldiers on the wall were 16 years old. 1 soldier, PFC Dan Bullock, was 15 years old. 8 women are on the wall. You should see their names. They were nurses. This morning, we were started out at the Park Inn with all those motorcyclists and escorts. You know, you hear the veteran stories, how they can relate to the individuals. I went to high school with them. I knew this person who was in my unit. I made it home and they didn't. When you think about the individuals who are listed on the wall, they touch your heart. You know people, you run into people, you talk to people. As we come up the road, you've seen individuals stop, pull off the road, take pictures, wave at all the motorcycles. It's something to reflect about.
I've had the pleasure and honor and distinction of standing before this wall and a wall like this and the wall in Washington, D.C. many times. Many times. Today was a little different though. Today I got to help assemble this wall. Panel by panel, name by name. I was carrying one with a comrade and he said to me, "I can't believe there are this many names on this wall." I can't believe either. Astonishment, amazement of sacrifices made. Every time I stand in front of this wall and I see this wall, the same thing comes to my mind. How come I'm standing here and I'm not on that wall? I racked my brain trying to figure that out. Near as I could tell, prayers of my family and friends. Most certainly a little luck. And most certainly the grace of God. Why I'm still here. Why we're all still here. Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm going to ask a favor of all of you. I'm going to ask you before you leave tonight, I want you to walk up to the wall. If you don't know a name, pick any name and put your hand on that wall. I want you to feel the sorrow, the heartbreak, the agony of that mother or father, that sister or brother, that husband or wife, that son or daughter. I want you to feel that. It's unexplainable, unimaginable. Just imagine you're sitting in your house and you see a military vehicle drive up past your house, and all of a sudden it stops in front of your house. Just imagine you get a Western Union telegram about your loved one. How would you feel when you saw that military personnel walking across your lawn or walking up your sidewalk? A sad feeling. We have been in wars and conflicts for thousands and thousands of years, all the way back before Roman times. We still have not figured out a way to solve our disputes diplomatically without sending our soldiers to war.
They say that you train for war, but for the military, the soldiers, the Marines, the airmen, and our sailors, we always pray for peace. Above all, the others pray for peace, for it is a soldier who must suffer and bear the deepest wounds in the scars of war.
Returning home alive after a year in hell of combat was met with blame and scorn. We were faulted for having the courage to answer our nation's call to duty. Along with our fallen comrades, we were the catalyst used by the evening news to further polarize and divide our nation back then. Thank God our perspective and our respect for Vietnam heroes has changed. Now we gather at a memorial wall to honor lost brothers and sisters who cannot hear our thanks. We're here to pay tribute to those who once fought alongside of us, who traded and shared our sea rations, our water, our ammo, and stories of loved ones back stateside. We all longed for mail call, and we prayed for a safe, dry place from war, if not just for one night.
Ready? Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire! Cease fire!